Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over the NASCAR weekend from Charlotte. So, yeah, let's go. So, it's going to be the Trucks Xfinity and the Coke 600, which happened last night. So, yeah, let's just get right into it. Started off with the Truck Series on Friday night. I didn't watch it because I was at main event, but I did watch the highlights, and it looked like nothing much happened. It looked like it was just a very run-of-the-mill Truck Series race, in my opinion. That's what it looked like. I just watched the highlights, like, I think, half an hour ago. It just looked like a normal race. That's it. Oh, you only had one wreck happen, I'm pretty sure. Stage 1 went green all the entire time. Corey Haim won stage 1. Corey Haim actually swept both stages. You had like one wreck with, I think, Chandler Smith and Majeski, and that was it. That was basically it. Corey Haim won by like 6 seconds, and very run-of-the-mill truck race, I'll give you that. So, yeah. Going over the top 10 finisher for the truck race, you had Corey Haim obviously won the race. Like, dude, he's too good for that series. He's just too good for that series, dude. It's time to. He should have moved up before this year started. I don't know why he's still there. He's way too good for that series, man. Like, I don't know. I feel like he should definitely be in Cup right now. So, Corey Haim won the race. You had Ross Chastain in second. He ended up winning the Cup race yesterday, so that's pretty cool. Keenan Hunter with a good run got third. Lane Riggs on another good run got fourth. Kyle Busch got fifth, which I expected better. I don't know. Grant Enfinger got sixth. Matt Mills got seventh. Daniel Hemrick got eighth. Roger Carruth ended up with ninth, and Brennan Jones ended up with the top 10. So, yeah. That's basically it, I guess. Nothing interesting happened in that race, it looked like. So, moving on to the Xfinity Series now, which was on Saturday. This one was the opposite. It wasn't quiet and all that. It was chaotic. So, yeah. The race finished in overtime as well, I'm pretty sure. So the first stage and then go green all the way. You had Chris Wright spin out, which there's our weekly Chris Wright caution. I did stream this race, by the way. And then you had Brad Perez wreck as well, but then those were the two incidents in that first stage. William Byron ended up sweeping all the stages, I'm pretty sure. In fact, wait, what the hell? He won every stage this weekend, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because he ran both the Xfinity and Cup races. He won the first stage, the second stage. I'm pretty sure he won the Xfinity race. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. William Byron won. Okay, never mind. So Byron won all 3 stages for the Xfinity race and all 4 stages for the Cup Series. No, he didn't, because he lost to Chastain. But he won all the stages he was in. That's 5, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, he won stage 1. Stage 2, I'm pretty sure, went clean all the way. So yeah, stage 2, he won there. And it pretty much went clean until the debris caution happened, and then that's where it started devolving. It seems like Xfinity races, it's always going really well, it's always going really clean, and then one caution happens, and then everybody starts wrecking. You had a debris caution for that. And then you had Connor Zilic and Dean Thompson. They were pissed at each other, I know that. And then you had Sam Mayer slow down, and I remember that now. Sam Mayer slowed down in the middle of the pack and all that. It was kind of insane, low-key, how nobody ended up wrecking after all that. Carson Kvapil had another spin. Or Carson Kvapil had a spin, sorry. And then, yeah, you had a huge stack up, and you had 2 of those happen. I don't know. But, yeah, then you had overtime, and then, yeah. I don't know. Just really chaotic. And a horrible ending to that race. Experience, like, the same thing happened in Texas where the race just, like, went clean and green for most of it, and then it just, one little thing happens and just wreckfest all the way. I mean, the race wasn't even that exciting, and then the wrecks started happening. I'm like, okay, it's just terrible. Giving the Xfinity race a 3.1 out of 5, honestly, so yeah. Moving on to the Cup Series, this one, honestly, the best race of the weekend, best race of the day, first of all, because Monaco is boring as hell until the end of it, I guess. Monaco is boring as hell, though. IndyCar, the Indy 500 was a crapshoot. It was a little bit enjoyable, then it got boring, I don't know. There's the Indy 500, and this race, though, it was honestly the best race of the weekend. So, top 3 of the year, for sure. So stage 1 honestly started off really, really well in my opinion. Kyle Larson ended up spinning out, which brought out the first caution. Then you had Bowman spin out as well that ended the stage, which gave William Byron the stage 1 win. Honestly, just really good racing in that first stage as well, so pretty cool there. I think you went clean and green on the way in stage 2. No, you didn't, because you had the Jimmy Johnson, Custer, and Connor Zilic wreck. Unfortunate for Jimmy Johnson, I think this is his 4th straight Coke 600 where he's wrecked out of, so that's not good. And then you went clean and green all the way from stage 2, I'm pretty sure. Yes, you did, because William Byron won stage 2. Stage 3, you had Zane Smith wreck hard in that backstretch right there. But he had a lot of awesome... What the hell happened? You had a lot of awesome battling between what's it called, Chastain, not Chastain. Chastain came at the end though. You had a lot of good battling between Hocevar, Byron, and Hamlin for that top spot, and it lasted for a long time too. In the middle of stage 3, though, you had a big wreck between Suarez, Blaney, which Blaney, he just cannot catch a break this year. You had Briscoe involved, Larson and Haley wrecked as well. Yeah, unfortunate for everyone there, especially for Blaney and Larson. Larson was already having a horrible day. DNF out of the Indy 500, and Blaney, he just had bad luck the entire year. So yeah. Other than that, it was honestly really good. Stage 3 ended once again. Byron won the stages. And yeah, gave me Kyle Larson 2021 Coke 600 vibes. So yay, I guess. Restart happens for stage 4. Hocevar blows up. So that sucks because they're like Hocevar, Hamlin, and Byron were having an amazing battle. That battle lasted like throughout 2 stages and all that. The racing was a lot of fun to watch between those 3. That's what made the race memorable, in my opinion. And the broadcast. I'll get to that later. As soon as I'm done like talking about the race, like the broadcast was great too. Yeah, Hocevar blowout though, which is really unfortunate because that was the best race he's ever ran, in my opinion. So, yeah. Other than that though, it was great racing between Hamlin and Byron throughout the entire final stage. But then after that last pit stop, which they both came out together, that was tough. And then after that, Hamlin was short on fuel. Chris Gale, what are you doing, bro? Please, like that's 3 intermediates in a row where Hamlin just gets screwed up on. Kansas, he had that freaking, I don't even know, it was clutch issue, I'm pretty sure. And in Texas, his car just caught on fire. This race is short on fuel. Like, what is he doing? You're supposed to be the crew chief. You're supposed to know about these things. You're supposed to at least address them, do something about it. I don't know. Pissing me off, dude, because I'm a Hamlin fan, and I hate seeing that. Although all the Larson crybabies on Twitter love that, so, yeah. And you had Chastain battle with Byron at the end of it. It was honestly really fun. Chastain got the better of him and got the win, which pretty cool to see there. Pretty cool to see Ross win. But yeah, that was pretty cool there. The racing was great. So going over the top 10 finishers for the Coke 600, it was pretty cool there. You had Chastain win the race. You had Byron get second. Briscoe started on pole, got third. AJ Allmendinger ran top 5 all day, got 4th. Brad Keselowski, his first top 10 and top 5 this year, got 5th. Chase Elliott with a good finish with 6. McDowell with 7. Like, really good finishes for all these guys. Bell ended up with 8th. Priest with 9th. And Gregson 10th. That's pretty cool there. I think Hamlin, I don't even know who had the fastest lap. It doesn't show here. So, Ross Chastain ended up winning. I'm going to give the Cup race a 3.8 out of 5. It was honestly a lot of fun to watch. So, yep. Not the best race of the year? No. Because I think that's Atlanta. But I think it was honestly a lot of fun to watch. And the Prime broadcast really improved my morale for this sport, or the morale for this sport. With Fox broadcasts, Fox had seemed like they're not even trying anymore, which, damn, like, there's no energy in the booth at all. And the audio from the, what's it called, how do you say it? The drive-by audio for these guys, it just seemed non-existent. The crowd did not have any sound at all in the Fox broadcast. Quality was just a little bit worse. Morale was just a lot lower. But meanwhile, for Prime Video, vibes were high. You could hear the crowd. You could hear the engines roar. You could hear everything. You can hear all the hype they had for this. They made it feel like a real crown jewel event. And that's what really raised the stock of this race a lot more, because if it was Fox broadcasting this race, I have a big feeling people would hate it. But the hype and the less commercials and the less commercials for this, like, unlike Fox, it really made this race a lot better. Prime Video made this race a lot better. That's what I'm thinking. If it was Fox, it's a completely different story, because there's no hype regarding the battles. But with this one, they were like, the booth sounded genuinely excited to call this race, so love that. Love the entire energy that they have here. I'm sorry, I'm like really trying to find a lot of words right now. I'm mixing a lot of my stuff up, so I'm really sorry about that. But the Prime Video broadcast gets a 5 out of 5 for me. That was great. It made it seem like a really, really important event, and that's what the 600 is. So, yeah, that was just a great Cup race, in my opinion. Really, I feel like I have a lot of hope for the NASCAR Cup Series now since Fox is gone, because really, I don't complain about much of this. I don't complain about broadcasts or how bad they are. I never complain about that. This year, that's when I started, because that's how bad it got. So, kind of glad Fox is out of the way now. Hopefully, they revamp literally everything they need to be. Or I hope they revamp literally everything that they have to revamp, because, oh my god, they need to. So, yeah. That's it for this one, though. Thank you for watching. I'm really sorry for screwing up a lot of my words. It's just, I don't have scripts for these, so, goodbye.